Hey everybody, welcome back to the front porch. I know you guys have been wondering, Miss Donna, what is going on with the renovations. So here's your update, okay? It's been slow. We are still moving along. And for those of you that know, in the midst of all of that that's going on, the renovations downstairs, my dude number one and I are upstairs in one of our bedrooms. It used to be dude number two's old bedroom, finally getting it painted and trying to get it together. So needless to say, we have all of this going on at one time, and it's a little crazy, a little discombobulated over here, but it's all good, okay? The last time that we left off with the downstairs renovations, and just in case you're new and this is the first time you've clicked on this video and you're probably thinking, what is this lady talking about? Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Okay. In a nutshell, we're doing renovations at home, and we're doing it in our kitchen area. We're getting painting done. We're wanting new floors done. But in the process of making some upgrades and doing some renovations, now that we are really, really officially empty nesters, there were some structural changes that I wanted to make. Structural changes in the floor. We took down a pony wall. We opened up a particular doorway area that was leading from our kitchen to our dining room or vice versa. We opened that up, and when you do stuff like that, it's going to leave gaps in the floor because you've exposed part of the floor that was not covered in whatever flooring that you already have, okay? I wanted to extend my kitchen island, and that was another structural change that was going to leave gaps in the floor with no flooring. But I had to do that now because when we get our floor done, again, any structural changes needed to be done now. That way, when the floor is put down, all of that is taken care of at one time. Because what would have happened, and I'm explaining this just in case somebody doesn't understand, what would have happened, say for instance, if we left the pony wall up, we had the floor put down, okay? If we had waited and took the pony wall down after we had the floor done, then that would have left a gap in the floor because no flooring was under there. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Y'all know I like to share and be detailed in hopes that everyone will understand what I'm saying, okay? Or can get a visual picture. So, although it was not in our plan to do my kitchen right now, the structural changes had to be done. I didn't even think about the fact that I wanted can lights in the ceiling. That's another structural change, if you will. It's not on the floor, it's in the ceiling. If I'm going to have my kitchen ceiling painted, you need to go and get your lights up there. It just makes sense. So I'm doing some extra things in the kitchen that I had not planned or budgeted to do, Okay. So fast forward, I wanted to give you an update of where we are, and it's mainly in the kitchen because I was needing to get my island built out. And once that was done, then we could go from there. All right. So we're going to go back in the kitchen so you can see them really starting to build out the island. At first, they have to finish taking loose the back part of the original bar. So I'm converting from a bar to an island, okay? Because that high part we want it cut off. Okay. We had the 2-level bar in that the front level had our sink, and then the back level is higher where you actually need bar stools to sit there. Wanted that gone. So all of that has been done, and now I needed to see them open up the back of that to expose. I needed to see piping and everything because I wanted to extend my island in hopes to have my kitchen sink turned a different way. Okay, so that's where we're going to pick up with today and Forgive me if this video is choppy, because what I do sometimes, in order to not miss something, sometimes I'll just grab the camera and turn it on just to capture a moment. So here I am editing Miss Donna, and I'm trying to kind of tell you what's going on, because I didn't do that most of the time when I grab the camera. I did a couple of times and you'll hear that, but for the most part, I didn't. Let's see. Okay, we're 6 minutes in. Let me hurry up. So you're going to see at some point the island is built out. Um, my sink cannot be put in until I get countertops. I wasn't trying to do countertops right now, okay? In any event, what he did was, after he built it out, and I'm just explaining, what you're going to be seeing. Once he built it out, the old countertop with my old sink, he just set that back on top of the new kitchen sink base cabinet, because I had to get a larger base cabinet because I wanted a larger sink. So the sink that I have is the new sink is an undermount sink. So he couldn't put my new sink up right now. And I think there's a clip where I'm trying to explain about my sink, and I was trying to explain something about the faucets won't go on top of the countertop, but they will go up under, uh, they won't go on top of the sink as they are now, but they'll be installed on top of the granite. And that's because I have an undermount sink, and I don't think I said that in that clip. So in any event, I'm just trying to bring you up to speed as to where we are. And this will probably run some of you crazy, but I'm okay with it. I didn't want to print out from a store that was designing my kitchen. This is Beautiful Two Creations over here, and I am creating and designing my kitchen. It may be a little chaotic or discombobulated to you, but the end result is going to be amazing, and it's going to be absolutely what I want. Okay, so we're going to celebrate our differences and the fact that stuff is just toe up, and you probably feel like I would not be able to function in all of that chaos because I'm still cooking. So the other side of the kitchen, near the stove, is where I cook. So I'm still trying to cook and be normal through all of these kitchen renovations, and get you guys videos. So you will see stuff on the counter. You probably thought, Miss Donna, why you didn't move all that stuff off the counter? Because I'm still functioning, trying to function and use my kitchen in the midst of this. So when he comes, if stuff needs to be done, we can just cover it up with the plastic, because I'm not going to move all that stuff. Some stuff is a little disheveled on the counter. Don't pay any of that any attention, honey. I'm just trying to live over here through all of this. So we will just cover it up so it won't get all dusty. And then, he can keep doing what he's doing, because the truth of the matter is, I have to keep working and doing videos in the midst of all of this. And I'm thankful that I can. So I said all that to say, it may be discombobulated to you, but Miss Donna is okay. Okay? So we're okay as long as I get my end result. I've been very patient, and we're just trying to get it all together. So we're going to bring you up to speed. And once I show you everything with the kitchen, and see, I'm a visual person. So you'll see me laying out stuff, because me trying to look at something on a computer printout, I need to see it live in my kitchen to see how close is this counter going to be to my back door. I, I can't really tell that on a piece of paper. I need to see it live and in color. And that's just how I flow. So this is how I chose to do my renovation. Has it been challenging? Yes, it has. But it's okay, because I'm going to get exactly what I want once it's all said and done. And I'm designing my kitchen around my lifestyle and things that I actually need to be able to function as best as I can and very efficiently in my space. Everybody is different in their space. I know what I need, and that's what we're doing. It's still looking crazy. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? It's still looking crazy. You have to do things in an order. So because we're getting the house painted as well, you start from the top and you work your way down. So our painter should be here next week, I am currently waiting on a call about getting our floors installed. I'm just waiting on them to let me know what date they'll be here. So we started with the paint, then we'll do the floors. And honey, we're gonna have to figure out the rest of that kitchen, because all of that I had to do, that I didn't realize I was gonna have to do, we hadn't planned for that. So we'll see, honey. That little makeshift countertop may be sitting up on there looking flicked until next year this time. You can't see that in my videos, so that just may have to be what it's gonna be. Okay? All right.
Yeah, right there.
So the countertop will end here.
Yeah.
So that's gonna open me up a little bit.
Yeah.
And over here, and then it's just a matter of where we're stopping at on this side. So this is how we are looking now as they are building out my island. And this is just temporary, where we had to put my old sink back up here. At least we can have, wait a minute, let me get over here, you guys. Ooh, at least we can have some, I can use my sink until I get my other countertops in. My new sink has arrived, but I cannot use it until I get my countertops in, because the faucets will go down into my countertop and it won't be sitting, like my faucets are not connected to the sink. So it's going to be separate. So they're going to have to go down inside of whatever type of countertop I decide on. So until we decide on that, baby, we looking real afflicted around here. This what this is what we're working with. But let me point out again, although I was not ready to start on my kitchen, this was more structural changes that had to be done. So I was forced to go on and start this part of the project now, okay? I decided to go on and get my can lights put in, okay? So we'll have 3 on this side and then 2 on this side. Now he didn't finish yesterday, and you can see this hole is already cut out. Y'all, that dude, number one, does not play. He came home and that hole was open, and of course it leads to the attic. Honey, he found that little piece that he cut out and plugged it. He said, "Girl, I don't play when it comes to the attic because you don't know what's up there." He said, "You come in the kitchen and something be sitting in here looking at you." so he plugged that back up, and all he'll have to do is knock it down. Okay. All right. Now this light here was the original spotlight that was over my kitchen sink. So he has to remove that one and fill in that hole. I'm going to leave the light there, but I'm going to change the light out. I just don't think I want to take it out. I want to keep the lighting in that area, but I didn't want can lights down that way. And I really needed the can lights for my videos. You see I have the little lighting that's up here that will come down finally. And then I'll also use some other LED lights when I'm videoing. So hopefully that's going to give me enough light. That big light here, it's going to come down as well. And then that way it'll be clean, okay? And it just won't be too much going on. You know, that light, it needs to be removed. At least that's the thought process for right now. So the next process is adding my, let me back up, adding my pendant lights over my bar area. So we have to add some pendant lights here. Now what I've done, you guys, I always say I'm a visual person. I've kind of put the, what's that called? Sheetrock. I've kind of placed it on my counter so it will mimic my countertops, because I need to get my pendant light spacing, okay? I need to decide where I want my pendant light. Now, of course, there's going to be one directly over the center of the sink. Wait a minute, y'all. Now, of course, there's going to be one directly over the center of the sink, and then there'll be one on each side of it. So I need to measure and get that figured out. Now the one that will be over the sink, of course, it's going to be back this way. It'll be back this way, and then the other two will be more up this way over the bar. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to figure out now, and I just needed to lay something out so I could see exactly what the countertop spacing should look like, and then that should help me. And you guys, so since I'm a visual person, I have to set out these little globes because I want to see exactly what my pendant light should look like. Okay, now they should be placed anywhere I think from 28 to 34 inches in between them. But I have to take into consideration my space. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure this out, get my spacing in between, and just play with this a little bit. And these represent my two directly over the bar, and this one over the sink. So once I get that set up, I can step back, see the spacing, see if I like it, and then kind of go from there. So you guys, that's how I do so I can see it. And y'all, I'm designing my own kitchen. So this is really exciting. So as of today, this is where we are with the lighting. The contractor did install my pendant lighting, and I love my lights, okay? I picked them out real quick
And my thought process about the lighting, I needed to do something clear. I wanted simple. I wanted something with a clear glass. That way, when I'm in the kitchen, if I have the TV on, I could still, pretty much. Ooh, I almost dropped my laptop. It almost slid off my lap. If I'm in the kitchen, I can still see the TV, and I'll have a clear view because my pendant lightings are glass. Okay, if I had had something solid, it would have really obstructed my view. And not only that, I wanted glass to be able to give me more lighting. Okay, if I had done something that was like dark, it would have pretty much made the pendant lighting more like a spotlight, because the light would not have illuminated around the outside. It just would have illuminated straight down. I hope that makes sense. So he did do that. I got up that morning and I was going to get the lighting. I got my lights from Home Depot, and he said he would be there earlier. And I'm so glad I got my lights. Okay. He had put up these can lights as well. But when you notice these spots that are in the ceiling where he had to close up, some holes where he took down my light fixture that we had up, the large one that we had up, and then that other small spotlight that was originally over my old sink and the way it was set up. He had to take that out, which meant it left holes. He had to patch those holes, and you needed to mud it. Once you patch it up, you have to mud it, let it dry, and then you put another coating of mud on it, let it dry. He would put another coating of mud, let it dry, and then do the textured stuff. Needless to say, after he did the first coat of mudding, he's not been back. Okay. It's been 2 weeks. And at this point, I wasn't even going to call him. He ended up calling me about a week and 4 days later, earlier part of the week, said he would come by. And because I'm like, you never did the second coat of the mudding and it has to dry. He said he would come by and do that. He was doing some work here in this area. Y'all, if I seen him, y'all seen him. That means we ain't seen him, okay? At this point, I'm done. I am totally done. I am so glad that the major stuff, like I was already up, but I went and grabbed those pendant lights because I said, let me get these installed while he's here. Um, and thankfully, I got that done. So I'm at a place now, the little bit of trimming that he needed to do, he needed to finish that mudding and doing my ceilings. My painter is going to take care of what he didn't finish with my ceilings before he paints. The little bit of trim, my husband can do that. He's not working overtime. He said, baby, I've got it. I'll take care of it. Because at this point, I think I've been very patient. I've been very lenient, been very understanding. But baby, when I say done, baby, stick a fork in me because I am done. And what you will not do is think you're going to show up at our home willy nilly whenever you feel like it. 2 weeks later, absolutely not. No, sir. Negative. Okay. So we're done. He didn't complete the job. And he was not paid in full. He still had some more money to be paid, but I guess he felt like he had gotten enough. He left some equipment here. If he calls about his equipment, because he doesn't know yet that he's fired for real, for real. So when he calls, I'm not going to answer the phone. If he texts me and say something about his equipment, sir, come get your equipment. Come right on through the backyard. I'll unlock the gate, let you get your equipment. Because what you will not do is step foot back in our home. And baby, I mean that. We are done. Okay. So in any event, but I'm in a good place. The major stuff he got done, I'm so excited about it, and I'm thankful. And you guys, I try to support some of these little small companies, but some of y'all won't do right. Some of y'all won't do right. So baby, we're gonna go into the big box. Let me go into Lowe's. I'm a Lowe's girl anyway. I grew up on Lowe's. And I know they contract out. I know they contract out and get hire people like that to do their work. But baby, if I got a problem, I'm going back to Lowe's. How about that? Okay. So that's where we are. I'm excited. It's still a lot going on. Oh, if you notice too, when I showed you the pendant lights, everything is off the walls. So we've taken stuff off the walls because we are prepared for our painter to come in. I'm excited about doing that because we did the white paint upstairs, and I just love how crisp and bright it feels. So I'm excited to see everything painted out. Sometimes our people can be very inconsistent and just not reliable and not dependable. But when I tell you, I am so proud of this Black owned and operated business. This young man, well, he's gotten a little older now. When I say he has been dependable all of the years I've dealt with him, and even my other contractor wanted to paint, I said, no, 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 no. We have a painter. He's absolutely amazing, and we are loyal to him. So, sir, I don't need you to paint. We've got that covered, okay? So, but he's been dependable. He has painted, for years. When we first purchased this home, he painted it. He painted our church. He's painted my dad's church. He's painted another home that we've had, our rental property. I mean, he's so reliable, and I'm so proud because he's Black owned and operated. And that says a lot. Like I said, I can talk about my people, okay? Because oftentimes you don't see that, but he's so dependable. That's why he has stood the test of time. And anytime we need some major painting done, if my husband isn't doing it, or I'm not doing it, or we're not doing it together, you best believe we call in Summers International to take care of our painting. So shout out to our brother for just being dependable. And I'm so glad to know that the frustration that I've had to deal with this first part of my renovations, I won't have to deal with it with him. He's going to get the job done. He's going to be here every day. He said he's going to be here, and we should be done within a week's time because he got a whole lot to paint. And he's going to be up in that sky painting my ceilings. So Lucy won't be trying to do it and end up on the piano, okay? Okay, you guys. So let's go look for some pillows. We're going to start off in a Burlington, and then we'll go from there. And once we get through shopping, we will be back here upstairs in the room doing what we do.
I'm looking for bedding, but of course I have to peep at other stuff. Well, I like the gold around these frames. $39. It's pretty. Pretty. Okay. Let's see. And I'm really normally like not a bed in a bag kind of girl. Uh-oh. What was that? Some brushes that are not supposed to be over here. Let's see. Wanting something really neutral. In hopes to go with curtains that I already have, okay? Really don't want to have to buy any curtains. Okay. Wait a minute now. We might be on to something. Ooh, we might be on to something. Let's see. Let's see. Definitely the colors in the curtains, y'all. So it has one comforter, 2 decorative pillows, 1 square pillow, and 1 oblong pillow. And oftentimes, okay, you can see it here, these pillows be kind of teeny. And I like to get, something else to go with them. Y'all, I cannot believe this. I think this is getting ready to be it. And this is going to be so fluffy and warm. I cannot believe I have walked in here this quick and found this. Oh my goodness. Can't get any more neutral than this. Whew. Hold his purse. I think that's it, y'all. Yep. I think that's it. I cannot wait to get back to put these next to my curtains that I already have. Now, I'm gonna definitely have to use this one pillow on the bed. But honey, that is perfect. That's perfect. Let me see, is there anything else? I don't think so. I can't get any more perfect than that. Now let's look at some pillows to see if I see anything else that I just feel like I need on the bed. See, I think I need to kind of put it next to that pillow that's already in, that comes with the comforter. I was looking at these 3 sets of pillows, but I think I want to find something with more of the gray in it. I think we have enough of the gold and cream, and like I say, the curtains are these 2 colors right here. So I'm thinking I want to go with the darker. I need to pull in more of that gray, I'm thinking. And although this has gray in it, I don't know that it's enough. And I'm thinking maybe something more solid. I don't know. Let me keep thinking on it. Let me keep thinking. And they don't really have anything that's like the color gray that I need. That's too dark. See, that works, but I just think I want to go more of a solid grayish color. So let me keep moving. Let me keep looking. All right, let's see if we can find some gray pillows in Ross. And that's all I'm looking for, so we're going straight to the pillows. Let's see. That's more of a taupey color. Ooh, I wish I could find some big like that in the gray. Oh wow, these are nice. Excuse me?
No, my fault.
You tried to sneak, didn't you?
Yes, man.
Ooh, look at these. Let's see. Put them somewhere where I can see them good. Ooh. It's hard to tell. Are they really gray or kind of a dark taupey color? Let me sit them somewhere I can't see with them. Let me sit them over here in this chair. Oh, they're a different color on the backs. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, they just kind of changed like that. They look like they were lighter on the back. I was kind of struggling, trying to decide if the grays would match. So Marshall's wasn't far. So I said, let me run in Marshall's and see if I see some gray that I'm sure is gray. Once again, I'm on task, going straight to the pillows. Oh my. Ooh, these are so pretty. Don't need any red velvet. Oh my goodness, those are pretty. If they had some gold ones like that, I might would grab them. Let's see. You guys, I'm gonna have to play music over this because I am like right up under this speaker. So I hope you guys can hear me, but I have to drown out that background music. Oh, that's cute. I know y'all saying, Miss Donna, that is not what you're looking for, but my sheets that I think I'm gonna use have some trees on them. And, you know, Christmas is gonna be different for us this year. So that may be the only room I have some Christmas in. And the blanket. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're in the pillow department, but you are off task. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hey, Miss Gingerbread Man. Okay, so these are Christmas pillows. There I go, looking at these pillows with trees on them. Y'all will understand why I'm looking at these pillows once you see my sheet set. It'll all make sense. Move that before it falls. All right, I'm back over here where I started with the pillows. And I think I'm just gonna maybe look for pillows another day because, you know, I just feel kind of rushed because I've got some other things I need to do. And I just think it'll be better if I just maybe look another day. Well, you guys, he is done with the room. And as you can see, he's putting the blinds up. Hey, that means my measurements were good, right?
Yeah, it's a good dog measurement. Yeah, get on.
So the blind is pretty much done. You see the room has been painted. You guys, this white is so bright. I love it. Honey, it makes me excited about getting downstairs painted because, you know, I can't wait to see.
I can't wait to see them painting too.
I know, right? Something you don't have to do.
Exactly.
And if you guys remember the last time over there, how he was still, you could really see on that wall that it had not been painted. So
And it has come.
that's been the, what'd you say,
It
babe?
has been amazing. Guys, these things are beginning to fall in line. By the way, hey everybody, it's things falling in line. So she got we got the ceiling fan up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait a minute, I hadn't gotten to that part yet. And he's put up the ceiling fan. Yay! I said you would like that fan because it was more traditional. You still have to kind of touch up around the edge at the top where
That's
you.
why I took off the globe, his basketball globe.
Oh, okay.
But listen, guys, here's where I hit a home run because I was at work, couldn't wait to get off so I can get home and get in what I need to. And Lord and behold, last night when I was up here and I was vacuuming everything, she sprayed the carpet. I was prepared with the carpet cleaning to have it, bought the cleaner to make sure everything was done. Man, this carpet looked like it's already been
Well,
cleaned.
we can still clean it. We can still clean it.
Okay.
What I started doing too, I was spraying around the edges. Let me show you what I was using. Okay, I sprayed it some spots with. Ooh, if I can get it around. I sprayed some spots with this Whip It stuff. You guys, I bought this years ago. There was like a demo booth in Walmart, and they were showing this multi-purpose stain remover. So I've had this for years. I don't even know if this stuff is still available, but in any event, so I sprayed it with some of this, and I love this Tide Rescue for laundry. And I sprayed this too. So there were some spots that I had noticed on the floor, and I don't even see them anymore. So I guess the stain remover just kind of soaked them up. Huh?
They removed the stain.
They removed the stains. And then, yes, you guys, that's his cassette tape player.
You better know it, people. You see this cassette tape player, it's real.
And then around the edge, you can see where the dust has collected and dirt around the edge. So the carpet cleaner, to me, doesn't get all the way up against here really good. So I just spray that really good. And I am doing old school. I'm not using a brush. I'm using this rough washcloth because I can get down in there good with my fingers as opposed to trying to, just use a brush. I guess I could use a brush, but I feel like I can scrub it better if I'm just using this rough washcloth, okay? So I'm going to do that around the edges because the carpet cleaner can take care of the rest of it. But I just don't think it gets really good up against the edge like that. And then while I'm doing that, I can also clean the baseboards, okay? So meanwhile, he will continue to put up the blinds.
Yeah, my extra support system here. And you know what? Hey, guys, and this right here is kind of on a serious note here. It is crazy because when I grab my cassette tapes, think about that cassette tape, I found a surprise that was just, I cherish it. I really do. I cherish it. It was a cassette tape, and I have it, and my dad's voice is on here. He's doing a Bible teaching.
Oh, for real?
He's doing a Bible teaching.
Oh, my goodness.
He is actually doing a Bible teaching.
Oh, Daddy is teaching on the nasty flesh. You better teach, Daddy. Oh, my goodness.
And so I found out, I said, oh, Lord. And so I'm going to definitely...
Did you put it in? I guess you did.
I did. I listened to it, and it was...
Oh, my goodness,
so,
honey. How did that
just to
make
hear
you...
his voice, again.
Oh, my God.
And, it will be... Because there's not many pictures that I have of my dad.
Oh,
although I was with him every day, spent time with him. You don't think about that until a person is gone. And he is the foundation of me as a believer. It was him that I modeled my life after.
Oh, my goodness.
The character, just the character of the man. Just the character of the man. I can recall going to his house sometimes 2 in the morning, me and my brother. It's summertime, all the young people, 2 in the morning. Character. Come on in, son. Give me, wipe his house. Come on
Integrity.
in. Integrity. Character. And so that's where so much for me, of all my time growing up in church, and as many preachers God has given me the pleasure of being able to sit up under and listen to, but my dad's character. So now to have a cassette tape,
Babe, you didn't
with
tell me that.
cassette tape with him teaching has been, to me, and it was with my Left Behind stuff. And I
And
don't
you
even know
hadn't.
why.
I mean, because you listen to Left Behind when you're really doing work and painting and working in the garage, and you've never realized it was in there.
Never realized it. So I'm
Oh
looking.
my
When I opened up one of my
goodness.
things, I said, "What is this here?" And I thought maybe it was, So I listened to it, and it's just amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Daddy talking about that nasty
And let me tell you
flesh,
something, now this-
that nasty flesh, like I be talking about them nasty hands in the kitchen.
It is, but you know what? My thing is, I said, "Oh, this is tough." This man, he chewed nails when he tried.
Oh my
So I would
goodness.
say it is. So wash your nasty hands, and my dad was like, "Keep your flesh from being nasty."
Oh my! I can't wait to hear that with
So
you.
it's crazy.
Wow. But baby, that's not copyright, honey. You can play some of that. Let the saints hear it.
Wow, that'd be tough meat there, baby.
Daddy raw, ain't it?
My dad raw with it, man. Look, that's one of them.
Daddy is raw. Oh my goodness,
So,
baby. I guess you didn't tell me because by the time you came downstairs, I was asleep.
You was, I've been.
I
You
was
was
asleep.
sleeping, babe. I've been getting it in.
Yeah, I was asleep. Were you getting ready to say something
No,
else? honey?
I'm just saying, just to see that, it's crazy. It's crazy. spots is right there. Yeah, those spots back there.
Okay, you go do one right here.
No, I'm talking about those three back
I know,
there.
but I want to get this while I'm right here at. That came up too.
Yeah, I want to see you take that back there. That's the real deal.
Let's see. All right, you guys, he wants to see if this will come up right here. So I hadn't treated this. Baby, pass me my little rag. Oh, pass me my rag. You trying to break the blinds? Toss it. Thank you, babe. So let's see. And you know what? It's another little spot over here. Let me go on and treat it. And then we got one more right here. Okay. So let's see. See, this is why I like to use a rag rather than the brush. I just feel like I can get more elbow power behind it with a rag, because them bristles gonna do like this. I guess unless they're really, really, really stiff, and then you're gonna tear your carpet up. Look at that. I think we got it for the most part. Let's see about this one up here. You good, babe? Why had you taken it down? Why did you take it back down if you had it up?
Well, this because I had to put a clip.
Oh, okay. Was it the clip that holds it at the bottom?
No, I ain't putting that on. I'm not gonna put that on. These clips up here hold this.
Oh, okay. So you guys, when I clean carpet, this is what I do. Well, when I clean our carpet, honey. It ain't like I'm going around cleaning people's carpets, because it's a job. But this is what I do when I spot treat before cleaning. So, babe, what you think?
It looks good. It looks really good. It really looks good. It's incredible. It got me moving way faster than I thought I would be moving.
Why you say that?
Because as things I thought I was going to have to do, I don't have to do them. The expectations, I thought it would be a lot harder to do them, and I don't have to work as hard. So,
Yeah.
hey, keep it moving.
I feel like there's something gooey on the end of the carpet fibers. Okay. What's this? Oh, but these are your cassette tapes.
Yeah,
So you done, honey?
I'm done. Finished one.
Well, all right, you guys. The next step will be we're going to need to clean the carpet, and then it's going to be time to get stuff in the room.
Now I got to take care of your door.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you do. You have to do the doors. Like I said, baby, if you just get something where it's kind of raised up, just sand it, and then put the,
Well, I got the sandpaper to sand it, but
Oh, you do?
I do have sandpaper, but
You sure you don't have some corking stuff in the garage?
I got some. Yeah, I do have it, but
Yeah.
I'll just flip the doors.
Well, I thought that's what you said you were going to do, but I assumed that wasn't going to work since you
Well, now I
keep...
can flip the doors, but I got to cut notches.
Oh, no. We're not doing it. This will be easy. It really won't be hard, baby.
Yeah, we're not going to be that hard.
Listen, you guys, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us while we are doing all the things I've said before. House looks straight crazy, but we are getting the things done. Baby, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for when you just use stuff that you already have, and you have like a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little piece. What'd you say? Hodgepodge. Hodgepodge, whatever you call it. That's what we're gonna do to decorate and also furnish this room. We have a bed,
already. And honestly, this is going to be the room mainly that, you know, our kids are in when they come home for the holidays or whenever. But we already have a bed, so we're going to move that in here, some nightstands. I'm trying really not to, as much as possible, I really don't want to spend any more than maybe about, oh, I can't include the paint. I'm gonna say as it pertains to decorating. I really don't want to spend more.
What do you mean in this room right here?
Yeah, more than
$14.
14. That would be great. No more than maybe $250. Y'all look a little dark over here. That may have helped a little bit, but I really don't want to spend any more than maybe about $250 max. I've already been kind of looking at stuff, and I have curtains already that I'm going to use. But I have the curtains, I have the rod. Downstairs, I want to try and see that big rug, the rug that we have in the living room now. That's the only thing that was left in there, in the piano, really. I want to see if we can use that in here. What's the matter? What you trying to figure out that part?
Yeah, I'm fresh.
You got that last little bit and you're ready to bring it in. Okay. But I want to see if I can use that rug in here and just kind of pull it all together in hopes that it will look decent. I've got to get another light cover too. I just saw that.
Yeah.
But that's easy. But yeah, because we have so much going on right now with the renovations downstairs. I'm not trying to spend. What was my motto? Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can.
Right.
So, but I do want a special touch to this room, and I'll explain that to you and the reason why later. But it does need to have a special touch. Like I said, I'll tell you guys why later. Okay. You have to hang around so you will, and it's going to be several videos later. Okay. But in any event, has to have a special touch. I was telling my husband earlier today too that the holidays are going to look so different for us, and it is making me a little sad. If you guys have been here, then you know last year I planned and was getting things for the Christmas tree for the kids. So when my Christmas tree was going to be up early, and then when the kids came home for Thanksgiving, they could take everything or whatever they wanted off the Christmas tree, take it home with them and put it on their Christmas tree, especially that oldest son of ours that loves Christmas and the Grinch. So
what is that now? That was your plan.
That was my plan.
So what we have?
Since I can't do that, downstairs is crazy. A lot of the content creators, they're doing Christmas stuff now. I just can't because downstairs is a mess. So
I start a new career.
Yeah.
He changes, so the grandbaby's not here to grab what they want off everything.
Yeah. So I have really been in my feelings.
I mean, me too.
So what I'm going to do is, I told my husband, I said, well, babe, I need to bring a little bit of Christmas in here and probably a little bit of Christmas in the bathroom, and then let that be it. I guess if I want to look at a Christmas tree, I'm going to have to come up here and look at a Christmas tree. But it has really made me feel some kind of way. And before you say it, for those of you, because I remember when I was going Christmas shopping, for those of you that talk about, well, Christmas is a pagan holiday, and baby, you're not even going to say anything, are you? Say, when I was a child, I spake as a child. I thought as a child. I behaved. I understood as a child.
I became a man.
So we know the real meaning of Christmas, okay? We know the real meaning of Christmas, but we celebrate it. So for those of you that don't understand that or agree, then that's fine. We can agree to disagree. So anywho, so my little bit of Christmas will be in here and in the bathroom. And you guys, like I said, it's amazing sometimes what we have to say, because
some of the comments that we get about not celebrating this and not doing this and not celebrating that.
And in all due respect, I do fully understand. I do.
I knew he was going to chime in.
You know, and I try. And people, you know, for people where you are with that, it's fine. It's fine. But there were a lot of things. But you know what? Enjoy your holiday.
So you're going to leave it at that. And we understand Jesus is the reason for the season, yeah. Yes, oh yes, he is. Come on, baby. Jesus is the reason for, what's this?
I'm trying to say, Lord, I need a thought, Lord. I need you to figure out how to help me do this.
So, anywho,
I'm gonna do this.
we're gonna keep working. It's time I need to get my hot water on the stove so I can get the,
I'm gonna flip it, babe. I'm gonna flip it.
no, babe, not if you have to cut. It's okay. It's okay. So I can get my carpet cleaner going and we can just do all the things. Won't bore you guys with that, okay? But in any event, listen, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so.
By hitting the nosy.
And that's turning on that notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever we're doing whatever it is we are doing over here. Thank you all so much for watching. We already look forward to you joining us again next time. Bye.